Hi everyone, welcome back to Free Lives development streams, or lifestyle show as we like to call it. My name, got some laughs from my colleagues, yes. My name is Adoné. I am the producer here at Free Lives, but I don't know if production is necessarily a very interesting thing to stream, because it's all spreadsheets and Trello boards. So today I get to have a little bit of fun. I mean, production's fun too, but this is the other type of fun. So today I want to experiment with a stupid idea I had a little while ago, and I've been working on the side for a bit. So what I want to try and do is to make a Broforce visual novel. I think it could be really fun. So in the vein of Dream Daddy specifically, because that's a game I played and really enjoyed, and thought could maybe work well with a bunch of beefy bros. So a couple months ago, my colleague Luke Walters drew these incredible bro characters that I'm going to be showing you today. And my beloved boyfriend has been helping me set up a project in Unity with a couple of cool plugins that help you make visual novels. So I wrote, let me show you here. I wrote a intro, basically, so like a first scene. Actually, two first scenes, yeah. So this, everything happening over here is the introductory scene for what I'm hoping will be a pretty fun prototype. So in the next couple of weeks or couple of months, I want to try and with Luke and with Ben work on this further and hopefully put out a prototype that you guys can play, and then tell us if we've got something interesting or not. Basically it'll just be a big dumb joke that we will make and sell, I think. It's how our games work. Cool. So today what I want to do is to take this intro here that I wrote a little while ago, take it from Twine and into Unity. So it's not going to be like necessarily super exciting, but what is cool is that there are a bunch of cool plugins that you can use in Unity. So there's Twine that allows you to write these nodes, and then someone wrote, I think it's called Yarn, which is like games like Night in the Woods was made in Yarn, which then allows you to bring Twine text into Unity. And then people write plugins on top of those. So I'm going to be using one specifically called Merino, which allows you to do all of your text editing in your console or in Unity. And then there's also something called Ropeworks that allows you to work with sprites in Merino, Yarn, Unity. If you want to know more about this, I will ask Terence to post these links in the chat. So Robert Yang, I think it's Robert Yang, yeah, who did this documentation on Ropework. He also made Merino, which is the plugin I'm going to be using. I think these things are called plugins. If they're not, whoops. And then there's also Yarn and Yarn Spinner that you can use for this type of like node editing, text editing kind of thing. Okay, so let's start. Right, let me just get my stuff open here. Okay, cool. Yes, I see that Terence is typing. Brainfru, Soup made a dating custom campaign. What? Okay. Also, Brain doesn't have sound as always. Hello, Brain Furu. You don't have sound, but thank you for being here. Soup made a dating custom campaign. Can we find Terence? Can you find it? Terence.
After.
Terence.
Try.
How do we find that? I want to see that. That sounds amazing. Cool. So I'm just taking that as confirmation that this is a great idea and we should definitely make it. Thanks, Soup. Okay, so I'm gonna get going. Let me start. So I've already added in the first bit, which is just a little sort of the character. So the way I envision this working is that you are a new recruit joining Broforce. This would maybe happen after the events of Broforce as you know it. where they defeated Satan and now are just sort of, I guess there's a time of peace, and then they're called back, obviously. So you are a new recruit, and you're going to be joining the Broforce. The Broforce? Broforce. Okay. So what I have right now is our intro scene. Okay. So you can hopefully follow along over here. Sorry. So it goes, I made it. Oh no, wrong screen. I made it. I've been accepted into Broforce, the world's favorite underfunded, overpowered paramilitary organization. All those deployments, all those Purple Hearts, it's led me here to the physics-defying chopper with General Brodella. I call it a physics-defying chopper because the back of it is so tiny. I don't know how it could hold up a chopper. So physics-defying. I'm finally on my way to becoming a terrorist ass-kicking, POW-freeing, evil-defeating bro. All my dreams are coming true. So why does it feel like tiny eagles are fluttering around behind my rock-hard abs? Is this what being nervous feels like? Alright. Okay. So now, this needs to go to the chopper scene. Alright. So, the way that this works, I should probably say, there's so much that I don't know about how this works. So I'm going to be sort of fumbling my way along here. And that's fine, because I'm learning, and eventually we'll get there. Cool. Okay, so now we're making a new node. And in the chopper, I would like to bring in General Brodella. So the way that the syntax works is that I'm going to bring in an actor. So act, and then I'm going to have the name of my actor, which is General Brodella. And I'm going to reference the sprite that I want to bring in here. Let me just check my art file. General neutral. Okay. So I need general underscore neutral. And I'll put him on the right side. Okay. And then I'm going to grab what I started on in Twine. So I think that because Yarn allows you to bring Twine files into Unity, there is a way that I could just convert everything I've already got in Twine into Unity, but I don't know how that works right now. So I'm going to do it manually because I also need to change the syntax and the structure a little bit. So fun. Okay, so the general is going to say, there it is, soldier, the Brofort. A sight for sore eyes, ain't it? See, I also made a spelling mistake. Okay, cool. So we need general. There it is, soldier. Okay, so another thing that I don't know is how to test without running through the whole thing. So there is a playtest function in Merino. So I can show you here. Here at the bottom, if I hit playtest, you'll see that it shows up. I made it. We can run through the start and like come down here. Do the same with chopper. Playtest. Yeah. But when it comes to playing that scene in Unity, I don't know how. Like over here, so that we can see the sprites. I don't know how to do that. So I'm just gonna run through it all. It's fine. I made it. Cool. Oh, Brodella, where are you? General. Yep, okay. Aha! Ooh, Terrence found Soup's dating campaign. The Bro Dater. We have a bro This is amazing. Okay, I'm not gonna play that now, but knowing that it's there makes me happy. Thank you very much. Let me run through here, see if my... Yeah, there he is. Look at that. Look at that handsome fella. Cool. So another cool thing that you can do here is you can shake this bro, which is kind of a fun function to have. Oopsie. So we are going to do a little shake on this bro. Actually, you know what? We could also do a fade. Let's go back to this documentation. So what I want to do is do a visual effect. So I'm going to fade. Yeah, let's take this function. Let's see what we can do. Fade HTML color is black. Start opacity 0. Fade. Yeah, let's see if that works. Nope, did not work. Why not? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna mess with anything too exciting right now. I'm just going to do what I can and see if we can get through this intro scene. So I do have examples of where I've used the shake before. Just gonna take this. Okay. I do think that when we shake it, we can add a little bit of I want to see what happens. Yeah, I don't know about the shake. Let's just leave them. Okay. All right. So we have now. We obviously have some dialogue options that we want the player to have. So I want you to be able to say a thing of beauty. So. Here's a more sassy response. You've seen one military camp in a forest. You've seen them all. And then I guess even more sassy is they weren't kidding about. Okay, cool. So now our player will have these choices. We obviously have to give them a name. What I want to do, okay, maybe I'll keep this one bit I'll keep to myself for now, which will hopefully be pretty exciting. But at some point the player has to be introduced to the audience. So for now, we're just going to do this kind of thing. That's sort of, I think, standard. Before the characters and like the player character is introduced, or before you have a chance to create the player character, it's just this sort of like question mark, like who's actually speaking. So that shouldn't go on for too long, but that's how I'll represent the player character for now until they make the choice about what they want to be called. Okay, so now I've given the player responses, and if you click on these, so this just means that it'll be an active like link you can click on. And so what I'm going to write now are the responses that the general will give in each of these instances. So I'm sorry I can't really talk you guys through exactly like why things are working certain ways. I'm just sort of going with what I know, the very little that I know here. But I think the documentation is pretty helpful. So there's a main character. You're the main character, is probably what I'd say. Yeah? Yeah, so the player would be the new recruit. And yeah, that would be the chance for you to sort of infer or like put yourself in the story a little bit. So you're the new bro, and you can be whatever bro you want to be. Okay, cool. So we've got okay, so you're gonna tell them it's a thing of beauty, sir. He's gonna say, right you are. So tell me, soldier, why are you here? Okay, I think this is part of the next section. So we'll do it this way. Okay, so that's leading on to our next thing. So here I'm writing the options that the player will have and the immediate responses that the general will have. And then this is my sort of next paragraph, my next bit of the scene that I wanted to lead into. So his response for when you give the little bit more, whoopsie, sassy response. Actually, it's like the halfway sassy response. Is I suppose a soldier with so many tours. Oh, wait, you can't see this text. Here we go. I suppose a soldier with so many tours under their belt isn't easily impressed. But just you wait till we get down there. What our camp lacks in flash, it makes up for in heart. Cool. Okay. And then our last response is the general laughing at you. So he will go, oh, damn. Ooh, this reminds me, I should save my work, right? That's a good idea. It's a very good idea. Save scene. Okay, cool. So now I've said, one of the responses you can give is, they weren't kidding about Broforce being underfunded, were they? And then General Brodella laughs and he says, no, they weren't, soldier. It's modest, no doubt. But a skilled bro could take down a terrorist cell with nothing but their bare hands and a toothpick. Equipment doesn't win wars, soldier. Bros do. I guess he's trying to tell you it's not really about the flashy bro fort, but it's the bros inside that matter. Okay, cool. So I think up to that point, let's playtest. Right? You can see at the bottom here is how it's going to. Let me just see if you can see this. More questions. Did someone just say woo? Yep. Did I get a woo? We got a woo. Thanks, Bassam B. I also feel woo about this project. I think it's gonna be rad. It's gonna be fun. Okay. Oh wait, my face is kind of in the way of this. Okay. Right? So here. This is reading out what we have. There it is, the bird fort, sight for sore eyes. Okay, so here it's gonna give us those options. I'm gonna say it's a thing of beauty, sir. And he says, right you are. And then he says, so tell me, soldier, why are you here? Your application comes with the Pentagon's endorsement, and they tell me you're the best of the best. You could take on any assignment. Why volunteer for Broforce? All right, cool. We're getting somewhere. Now, you have to tell him why. Hey, you have to tell him why. Why are you here? What's your deal? Let's see. Let's give you some options. Oopsie. Okay. Option 1. Nope, not that. So a very, very Broforce response to this could be, freedom, sir. I will not rest until every corner of the world is liberated. Okay. Or also a very Broforce response could be, bloodlust, sir. You're here to fuck some shit up. Okay. Here we have a bit of a heartfelt response. Broforce saved my family, sir. This is how I thank them. Cool. Okay, so you got 3 different reasons why you might be here. Now the general will give you a response based on each of those. When you say freedom, let's do this. Okay, when you say, I'm here for freedom, you want to liberate the world, he says, well then, you've come to the right place. We deliver freedom like a swift kick to the gut. Yes, we do. Nope, wrong one. Okay, here. Now, sorry, you've told him that you are here because you have some serious bloodlust. You just want to murder people. And he's gonna say, I'm not gonna lie, soldier. That's disturbing. Because it is. It really is. Now, you're gonna tell him, Broforce saved my family, sir. This is how I thank them. Bordella. We're honored to have you, soldier. Go. Okay. So that is a bit more. Shall we play test up to that point? Let's do it. You see the Broforce. You respond to it. You say, I've seen so many military camps. Cool. Okay, so he's telling you, hey, the Pentagon endorses you. You could take on any assignment. Why come here? You say, wait, something's not working. Good thing we play tested. I've had this working before, so let me just check my other C. Aha, okay, C. I had it wrong. The structure is wrong. So I've got copy this. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm not gonna lie, soldier. See, what I like about this is I get to laugh at my own jokes. Who doesn't like doing that? Okay. He's a little bit taken aback by your bloodlust. Why are you still not working? This is the funniest game I've ever seen. Thanks, man. It's not even a game yet. But it will be very funny, I promise. Actually, I shouldn't promise. And it's about Broforce. Yes, brain. Just for you. Okay. I need to figure out why it's not working. Why is this not working? It worked here. Subscribe to the gods. Maybe I can quickly run through this over here and see. Hey, maybe. Freedom, sir. Bloodlust. Okay. So our option for Oh wait, here we go. Here we go. There's an issue. Yes. Okay. I think we got it. Do not fret. That makes me even more hyped for this game. Good. I'm glad you're hyped. That makes me hyped. Hyped, hyped, hyped. Yes. Okay, all of our options work up to that point. Let us continue. Okay. So now, we've seen the Brofort, which you will see eventually. We have seen the Brofort. We have told the general a little bit about ourselves, right? Why we're here. And then he says to us, to you, to me, to whoever, as soon as we touch down. Okay, let's do this. As soon as we touch down, you'll be headed straight to Broforce HQ. Bromando is leading the mission briefing. He'll give you all the information you need. You'll have some time to get acquainted with the bros and train up for the mission. Use it wisely. Okay, so the way I imagine this working is that like a monster prom kind of thing, where you have either like a set time, so like 3 days, and then you go on a mission. So within those 3 days, you'll have maybe 3 or 4 opportunities to go on like dates or hangouts with your different bros, and you're gonna have to get to know them a little bit better. But we'll get to that because I actually wrote an objective into this first bit. So he's saying, cool, use it wisely, use your time. All right, we're gonna have just a little bit of like player gets lost say on things. Okay, so the general has told you that you need to use your, sorry, let me just do this. You need to use your time well, that you need to train a little bit, get acquainted with the bros. So you can go, training is for the untrained, information is for the uninformed. Okay, that's if you're a fucking weird bro. So he's telling you that Bromando is leading the mission briefing, and you can go, oh my god, Bromando is my favorite. Which might be the case for you. And then you might say, I'll do my best, sir. So just classic soldier response, I think. Right. Okay. So if you just give him that flippin' weird response, where you're like, I'm already the best, I don't need to train. He goes, what is wrong with you? He just gives you a blank stare. Okay, wait, that's not where that's supposed to go. It's supposed to go over there. It's just, nope, 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 nope. Okay, now you said, oh my god, Bromando is my favorite. And the general is going to tell you that he's more of a Rambro guy himself, you know? Everybody has their favorite bro. More of a Rambro man myself. But Bromando is one hell of a bro. I'm sure you'll have ample time to get to know him. Cool. Okay? So the general is gushing over our favorite no, not Bromando, Rambro. A little bit. And then you've told him that you will do your best. And he's going to tell you, I'm sure you will, soldier. I'm sure you will. I don't know what the general actually sounds like. I need to play more Broforce. And then he tells you, as a final bit to this introductory scene, that he will be, I'll be seeing you on the front lines, soldier. Good luck and Godspeed. And then, we give you, now we're going to go to the briefing room node, which we have to create. Briefing room. Like so. Create a new node. Put it over here. just gonna pop something in there so I make sure that my scene actually does go from there. Okay. Questions? When was Hasbro? Who has Bromando as their favorite bro? How rude.
What a base, huh?
Yeah. He could be someone's favorite. Brain, you don't know. I'm assuming that. Brain Fruit does not believe that anyone thinks Evan loves that.
What would Brent Food need to make Bromando his favorite bro?
Well, he says his favorite bro might be Neo. So.
But that doesn't help us. What is like? I mean, what does
What is-
Bromando need?
What is wrong with Bromando that he's not your favorite bro? I mean, wait, I'm going to show you what Bromando's going to look like in Bromance now. Oh, wait, by the way, I want to call this Bromance. I don't think I said that.
Bromando doesn't have. He's not very interesting, unfortunately.
I feel like he would just be like the head bro. He's just like,
Sorry?
he would just be like the head bro. I don't know. Is Rambro the head bro?
He's not interested.
Kind of mechanically.
Oh, I don't care about mechanically really
Oh,
in my
no,
dating
but-
sim,
Yeah, but
my visual novel.
But Arnold Schwarzenegger's commando character is just the coolest.
Yeah.
Like, he's tell the story about Arnold wanting to rip someone's arm off.
Okay. I'll send this to Terrence and then he can just post it on the
Yeah, but
Discord.
you should tell the story.
The real
Tell the
question.
story.
You gotta tell the story.
Real question
There's probably just brain for watching. I'm gonna
is
tell this
which
whole
He
story.
needs to know.
Okay, I'll tell it
bro
now. I'll tell it
would
now.
be the best to date.
Sorry?
So the question should be which bro would be the best to date.
Exactly.
Not
I feel like
interesting
McBrover would be the
mechanically.
best bro to
Yeah,
date.
what bro is it? But
Or Snake. He's like
explain-
bad
tell
boy.
him.
I mean,
Okay, Brainfru, you're there. He can't hear me. He's listening.
I've asked him. Don't worry, I've thrown a question to him.
You've asked him if he's gonna listen.
Rip bro.
Rip bro.
Yeah.
Or yeah. No, I wouldn't want to date Tenko. She's all over the place. Yeah,
Or
Rip bro.
who else is good?
Like Brover's great because he always has chicken on him.
Bro and Black.
What
Pretty
is
good.
Chicken.
He always has chicken on him.
Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith. It depends on what you're going for, man. Like,
I mean,
what's your thing? Do you
the
like
bro-
sweet? Do you like Snake? Could be good.
The
He's
bro
just
is
like
pretty
very
good.
broody.
The Bro's pretty awesome.
Road would be sick, yeah. Depends what you're into. I
Very
just
good
like
ones.
fast characters more. Well, how am I supposed to make fast characters? Teehee, wink wink. Alright, let's continue here. Brain Fruit.
Make fast walking characters.
Yeah, there we go. Briefing room. Okay. I am, for posterity, going to test this again quickly. Bloodlust. Yes.
As long as it's not too sensitive.
What? What happened? Oh, God. Can't things just work? Can I date all of them at once? I'm not sure. Maybe. I think I like what Dream Daddy does, which is it gives you ample chance to get to know the bros up until a certain point, and then you sort of make your choice, and then you go to like last phase of dating your favorite. So I think maybe we'll play around with something like that, if that makes sense. But what would be really, really cool is to have the full roster of bros on here. So all, I think Evan said 44 of them. So gotta get to drawing, Luke. Okay, thing of beauty. Yes, right you are. Okay, that works. Freedom, liberty. Okay, so our scene works. Our scene works. Yes. Okay. So now we're going to make the briefing room scene, which is pretty cool because here is where all the bros come in. My hands are cold. Okay. So briefing room. Should we make it a different color? Yes, blue maybe. I'm just quickly going to do this in Photoshop. Very simple. I don't really need to do that, but let's do it anyway. What color is a briefing room? Not this color. So, if we make this game, which I think we will, Luke Walters, who is an incredibly talented artist, is going to do some incredible backgrounds. So, imagine, if you will, the scene that we just went through is basically you being in a chopper with General Burdella. So, it would be like the background would be you like looking out of the window of the chopper, flying over a big jungle to the Broforce. And then the scene that I'm doing now would be like in the HQ, so maybe you'd have some screens with some like the world map behind you, some like mission details on some sort of screen. That kind of thing would be really fun. For now, since I am not an artist, I'm going to just make it a solid color. Nope. Romance, assets, art, and I want to do it as a JPEG, and background blue. Yep. Okay. Book. This size is mine. Cool. Okay, so we can start our scene off. I'm going scene at background blue, and that all be blue. Cool. All right. So, hello, Bromando. Our actor in this scene is the man himself, Bromando. Oh, okay. So, introduce an actor, act at Bromando. Lots of copy pasting happening here. Bromando, control. Control from on the left. And then, oh, okay, so Bromando. He's doing a bit of like an intro, like he's hyping up the bros. He's getting everybody riled up because they're now being called back on another mission. They would never thought they would fight again. They just beat Satan, they saved the world. And then Bromando said, "We've defeated terror in every form, laughed in the face of blood-curdling xenomorphs. Hell, we've pissed on the grave of Satan himself. But I can assure you, bros, we have never faced a threat like this before." What is the threat? I don't know. We'll know at some point, but it's probably some sort of like nuclear armament, nuclear weapon situation. Okay, the general has called us back one last time to save the world. It won't be like the last time, which wasn't really the last time, except for when again. Okay, this is just Bromando being a bit like democrat. People don't know what democrat means. Confused. That's what it means. So then, because I don't actually know how to create a scenario where he would be like genuinely interrupted, I just wrote like half a line. So it'd be like, we ship out at 0600 in 3 days. So he's supposed to finish the sentence, but then you appear. And he says, "Oh hey, it's the new recruit." So it might feel a little bit fake, I guess, but it is for now. "Oh hey." So then Bromando goes, "Oh hey, it's the new recruit. Welcome to the Broforce, soldier. You're just in time." Oopsie. And then we bring in a new actor. our new actor is act at B.A. I think his sprite name is B.A. Baracus. Cool. Gotta make sure all of that is correct. Neutral, and we're gonna put him on the right. So, okay. Finally, I get to know the thread. What is the thread? I need to know. No one knows what the threat is. There's just always a threat. It could be the Russians, it could be bombs, it could be, I don't know, human rights. Let's not make those jokes now. Okay, so we've got BA coming in. BA is going, new recruit? Who the fuck is this guy? New recruit? And then McBrover says, we need to bring McBrover in first. And we'll say, so, McBrover. McBrover neutral, we've been doing the right, I think. Let me just check. So I've tried some of this stuff before, so that's why I have these references. And I just want to see, I think, yeah, okay, so I use this where I hide a character. Let's see, briefing room, B.A. Baracus, now hide B.A. Baracus. And then we have McBrover on the right. And McBrover says, okay, so scene here is that you arrive as he's doing the introduction or sort of the mission briefing. Then B.A. Baracus is surprised. Who's this new recruit? I didn't know there was a new recruit. And then McBrover says, it was in the Bros Weekly newsletter, bros. Which I think if we have this line in the game, we are going to have to make a Bros Weekly newsletter. I think that you can read maybe every couple of days. What do you guys think? Bryn, I know you're out there. Tell me what you think. It was a Bros Weekly. Okay, and then, so here we get to this fun part that I think is going to be really cool eventually. So Bromando says, this is, wait, what do we call you, soldier? So now the player has some scope to introduce themselves. And what I really want for this scene is that you can then enter your bro name. Yay. So what I'm thinking is to get Ben, who's helping me on the programming with us, to build something where you enter a word or your name or whatever, and it then either has bro as the prefix or as the suffix. So I would be Adoné or Adobro or whatever, which I can then input into the game, and that's what it will call me from now on. But since I don't have that system right now, I wrote some just options that the player can use. What I also don't have right now is a way to store variables. So if you pick one of these choices right now, the game's not going to know that. So if I say, for instance, one of the funny ones that I've got would be Ambronio Broderas would be your name. I'm still going to have to refer to the player then by these question marks or manually fill in Ambronio, which I'm not going to do. So I'm just telling you so you know. Just trying to get the sort of foundation going here. Okay. Since this is not my day job, this is my day job, but this stuff is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I quickly have to do some production stuff, and then I'll be back within a few seconds. Thank you. Just give me a sec. I just need to ask Evan a question. Okay.
Okay. I'll just That's it.
Sorry about that. So we are. Wait, if someone's just joining, hope you are. I'm Adoné, and I am working on a silly idea where I take Broforce characters and put them in a visual novel. So something akin to Dream Daddy or Monster Bomb. We've got some beefy boys, and we're gonna have some friendships. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. What I'm doing right now is creating a scene where you arrive at the Bro Fort. Bromando is busy with the mission briefing, and he introduces you to the bros. BA is surprised there's a new recruit. McGrover announces that there is a Bros Weekly newsletter, and that was in there, so they were talking about your arrival. So now Bromando has said, wait, what do we call you, soldier? And you can reply, a soldier is not just what I am, it's who I am. Call me soldier. Okay, so nickname soldier. Then you can say, my friends back home call me Slick. Cool, you can be Slick, or you can be Anbronio Broderas. Right, and then I would like the bros to respond to you. I just want to check something here quickly. Okay, so I want to try and figure out how to introduce, to add like a new actor to this scene, but based on based on your answer. So let's see if we can do that. I'm not sure. Bring in an actor here. So what I want is for be a miraculous to say, I'm not calling anyone Slick, which is a fair point to make, because Slick is a stupid nickname, unless your nickname is Slick, then it's fine. BA here. Let's see if it'll run. Okay. It feels like this will work, so I'm just going to keep editing for a bit, and then we can test, and if it doesn't work, then we'll come back to it. So for the first option, a soldier's not just what I am, it's who I am, call me soldier. And Bromando says, alright everyone, this is soldier. And then, when you're in Baronio Broderas, I think... okay, so the implication here is that you are giving yourself a bro name, which Snake takes issue with. Snake says, no, bro. Bro names are earned. Gotta work with that shit. So, we're gonna introduce another bro. Oh my god, okay, this guy is actually named Snake Broskin, the whole thing. I need to type out, but that's fine, because it looks great. Same person on the right. Yes, okay, cool. Bro names earned, bro. Okay. I think we can take... so we're going to take all of this. Bit of a back and forth happening between the bros. So let's go. Maybe I shouldn't paste all of this here. Anyway, so we're set. So now you've said your name, what you want to be called, and then based on your choice, one of the bros, either Bromando, BA, or Snake, will respond to you, and then But Brover says, good to meet you, soldier. Well, we'll just say bro for now, because we want to keep it neutral. Later on, this is where a variable would come in. So if you said, I'm soldier, or I'm slick, or I'm Bronio, then it will remember that and put that in here. And also, hopefully, you'll be able to fill in your own bro name, because that's a lot of fun. Brover says, good to meet you, bro. Brover is the name. Bomb diffusion and creative problem solving is the game. Bromando then says, Brover is our very own genius. If you're ever in a pickle, he'll turn your lunch into a bazooka. Brover says, oh, thanks, Bromando. So sweet. Bromando, this here is BA. He can make any machine purr like a kitten. And then BA says, I love kittens. Does he have a southern accent? Why am I doing that? Okay. Bromando then says, then we've got Snake, our infiltration specialist. Don't let the scowl fool you. Snake's a good bro. Snake then says, I don't scowl. Then, so here's where where we say something. Wow, Snake Broskin, I thought you were dead. Okay, see, yes, I make a joke about thinking he's dead. And then Snake Broskin scowls at you. I just want to check here. How do you spell Pliskin? Snake Pliskin. Pliskin? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Snake Broskin. Wow. Okay, so he scowls at you. And this is Rambro, the original bro, the Spec Ops legend, and the face of our organization. Rambro nods at you. Bromando says, so what's your story, soldier? Okay. So we have to introduce all of these dudes while they are... Okay, so let's see. We're going to hide. I want to hide these guys. Hide at Let me just check the function for this. Shake. No. Hide all. Hide. Hide any actor. Sprite. Cool. Actor. Hide Bromando. Hide Bromando. Who else is on screen? Good. So let's try. Hide all. And then act Rover. Nope. Okay, so that's my Rover. And select Bromando. Level left. Neutral.
I'm adding it to the change list at all. I don't need to add it to
This here is BA. He can make any machine purr like a kitten.
Yeah, I tried a third time and
Snake
I had some success. Different. And this time it will be successful. This is what I'm thinking.
Well, if it's not, then
Hide.
very seriously consider making this that easy.
Now I can do it. I can do this.
Yeah, it's hard to like.
Figure out that I've done this.
Yeah, because obviously we want people to. It's satisfying when
Okay.
you like fail a few times and then you succeed. You
Ow.
want it to be challenging. Don't want everybody to beat every level first time, but.
Let's see
An
if this
actual
actually
fight
runs.
with
Let's go
some
through.
Yeah.
Well, I tried like 5 times.
And then,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's
my
my
Super
I
quickly
don't
run
think-
through everything that we've done.
So it's more
up to
important
this
actually
point.
the players have an idea of
I
like
made
something
it.
they did badly.
I've been accepted
Yeah.
into
When they
Broforce.
lose.
Okay, I'm actually not going to read the whole thing now. I'll
They
do.
lost,
We
but
can do a dramatic
maybe I could've
reading.
done this differently.
yes,
later
yeah, like, so that's,
on.
so that's the things I keep going, oh wait, this is the
For now, we're just testing that all functionality works. Cool. We can highlight our options. We're saying that. Okay, bloodlust. It's disturbing. Okay. So the general is giving you a bit of a sense of why you're there, what you're going to be doing. You're going to be cluing yourself up a little bit, getting to know the bros before you go on a mission. So then you can give him a answer. Cool. Oh, shit. Why is Brodella there? He's not even in the scene. Brodella? What's your deal? So we gotta put here hide. Hide at general. Damn, man. Okay, also, I think I got all my things mixed up then. So now, this should be on the right. Fernando should be on the right. BA should be on the left. Q should be on the left. My friends back home call me Slick. Right. BA left. Goes left. High pressure. Left. Cool. Okay, let's try again. Oh my god. This is where the whole thing about not knowing how to test from a particular scene is a little bit frustrating, but I will figure it out for next time. So for now, I'm just gonna very quickly click through everything, see what we've got. Aha, okay. So, Bromando, telling you that we have defeated terror in every form, laughed in the face of blood-curdling xenomorphs. Hell, we've pissed on the grave of Satan himself, but I can assure you, bros, we have never faced a threat like this before. The General has called us back, one last time, to save the world. It won't be like last time, which wasn't really the last time, except boom, again. We ship out 0603 Oh, hey, is the new Okay, maybe you should do a little shake there. I'll add that in just now. Let me take a note. Shake. Shake on oh hey. Oh hey. Cool. Okay, we'll shake on oh hey. It's the new recruit. Welcome to the Broforce, soldier. You're just in time. New recruit? It wasn't the bros and What? McBrover. Why? What is wrong with McBrover? Oh, okay. So I got the spelling wrong. This is not consistent over here. That's frustrating.
I can try making it match.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to come back to this. I should just fix it everywhere before we continue, right? Let's see. Brover neutral, hide all. It wasn't the Bros weekly newsletter. Okay, let's see what we got here. It's fine. Running through all options. Cool. Hold this back one last time. You're just in time. You crew. There he is. Okay. It wasn't the Bros new weekly newsletter, Bros. This is. Wait. What do we call you, soldier? A soldier's not just what I am. It's who I am. Call me soldier. My friends back home call me Slick. And Brony or Brodares. Let's try that one. Okay. So obviously BA should not be appearing over our friend McBrover there. So let's take our hide McBrover function, add it here. Hide McBrover. So everyone who is on screen open there will be, yeah. Okay, that should work. I'm not gonna continue with that now. Yeah. This is fun. Where you going, soldier? My friends back home call me Slick. I'm not calling anyone Slick. Okay, so now, for some reason, this will not... An element with the same key. I don't really know how to do bug fixing here, so... Element with the same key origin is dictionary. String parameters. Weird. I had it this same. Okay. I think. I have no idea what's going on here. Okay, let's check something. Okay, so the options work maybe we don't need to put it there. Let's see what works. So what we want to do here. Let's do that here. Hide that. Look. Over neutral. We're gonna hide him.
Not to actually use
Actually, I could just play test it here. New recruit. Damn, I wanted to follow that properly. I just skipped through. Okay, let's look again. Okay, so we have our background, which is blue. We have our actor, which is Bromando. Bromando, we defeated terror in every form. General has called it back, we know. We ship out at 0603. Oh, hey, it's the new recruit. Welcome to the Broforce, soldier. Are we here? Yeah, okay. Then, BA Brackets comes in on the left. New recruit. So we hide BA. We bring in Bromando. It was in the Bros weekly newsletter, bro. Hi, McBrover. And Bromando. This is, wait, what do we call you, soldier? The soldier's not just what I am, it's who I am. Call me soldier. Okay, so only the two options that I wrote are available. I don't understand why. Let's see if this makes a difference.
major. There's 1.5 tons new levels, so it should be.
Okay, here we go. This is working. My friends back home call me Slick. Now, VA comes in, not called anyone Slick. Cool. Alright, then we hide all. Then my brother comes in. Says, good to meet you, soldier. Good to meet you, bro. Okay. That looks like it works. I wanted to add a little shake to Bromando when he says, oh, hey. So, I think I'm gonna shake that. I don't think the shake function actually needs to reference the sprite. We can just talk about the actor. We have to add the shake time. Yes. Shake Romando for a little bit. Cool. That's how we reference the sprite, which is gotta figure out the spelling obviously, but oh man. Look how cute. What was the title of the first game?
Yeah, probably has to put it in my too hard. So now said before that I think Pablo comes
this again. Ooh.
Can't get enough power.
There's not a lot of no ore.
Yeah, or like almost like the ore that you get from the walls aren't sufficient.
Yeah, so I mean the idea is that you drill through and you get here.
I love that chick so much. Okay. Oh hey, you're just in time. You recruit. You should shake too. Okay, we're gonna shake on your recruit as well. Shake.
You
Oh.
also have to, so what I want
Your
you to
recruit.
do is start on the other side, which is trying to get the walls to the main
Hey.
mine. So maybe
Isn't
that's
Bros
the
new?
best
Can't say that tongue twister. Bros weekly newsletter. This is. Wait. What do we call you, soldier? And then.
maybe I'm not getting enough.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah, I'm
Burger is
struggling
not
enough
being
to
hidden in this instance. Why not?
Don't look at the screen. Here,
Aha. Okay. No. Weird. Burger should have been hidden.
So Jasmine,
Let's change this.
baby's got back.
See if the hide function means.
Take cheese.
This is amazing.
Hmm.
Hey.
You guys, I really have to find a way to not have to play through the entire thing every time I have to test this. For now, luckily, it's short enough that I can actually just power through. But next time I work on this, I will definitely have found a solution.
This should be your.
Okay, so what I want to test right now is that Brover hides because he was not hiding. The shake is amazing. Okay, you recruit. Here's my first weekly newsletter. This is, wait, what do we call you, soldier? Okay, say, I'm Brony over there.
That's it, kissing the link.
Bro. Good to meet you, bro. Okay, cool, perfect. So,
Sorry, and Albert Kieran Zinn says, what's going on here?
Albert Kieranson. I am busy experimenting. What's going on here? I'm experimenting with a bit of a silly idea that might just be the best idea. I'm making a visual novel based on Broforce. So using the bros as our characters. And the basic story would be that you, the player, are the new bro recruited into a underfunded, overpowered paramilitary organization named Broforce. And you have X amount of time for the prototype. It'll probably be about like 3 days where you can get to know all your bros. You'll be able to gym with them. You'll be able to go and eat with them, be in the armory, play with some guns with them, get to know them, and yeah, make some lifelong bros, hopefully. So that's what I'm working on here. Having some issues, not gonna lie, but we're getting there. I do want to hide. So Albert, Kieran, Zinn, let me know if that is enough information, and if you are interested in a Broforce visual novel that might be called Bromance. I think that's kind of the working title right now. We have a tagline. It would be "No explosions, just emotions," which I think is pretty striking. So there it is. Hide all. Okay, let's hide all these guys. Because now McBrover is showing up over Snake, and that's not good. Maybe I should just hide Snake. But I do need to hide all. Hide all should work. Oh no, because I did it wrong. Here we go. Here we go. Hide all. Nope. Hide all at. Nothing from Kieran. From Albert Kieran. No
Love
reply.
that line. Sounds right.
Yay!
Chop suey, so.
Glad you think so. Okay, I want to get past this because I feel like the next bit is where it's.
Can you name it?
Yeah, sounds right. Love that line. Me too. I asked Eunice Turner, who is the voice actor for Broforce, to record some lines for me, which was he did very kindly, and they sound amazing. And he says bromance, and he says no explosions, just emotions in that iconic Broforce voice. So once I figure out how to bring audio into this system, we will be playing with some of those. So I want the general to have a little chuckle when you give him a funny answer. We had some smoochy sounds for when you, I don't know, cuddling up with your guns. Okay. Is this gonna work? Oh hi, there's one in real good. Why does this not work?
Okay, Terrence.
Sorry, this is just a funny series. I don't even want to highlight.
So it,
An element of the same key
Okay.
when
already
there's a new
exists.
build, you'll have the more ore to start with.
Okay.
More
Oh, cool.
ore in the cliffs, and you get one free Brovo recycler.
I have no idea what's going on here.
The thing that comes down and picks
Oh,
up the
you
Brovo
want?
ore.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, that's cool.
You know,
Yes.
Using that'll be
Could get
That
past
should
this.
be.
Maybe let's just playtest over here
If you
and
wanna, the other
see.
thing that you do is
There's so much fun stuff at the bottom of this. Damn it.
like that.
Let's see.
Or I could click the waves.
That final way.
Okay, so new recruit. Open the roof. New recruit. Tag BA. Bring.
With that starts.
Suppose we can newsletter. Hi.
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
very much like a race to get the ore mine.
My
Yeah.
friends back home call me Slip.
So like I'm hoping
BA comes in. I'm not calling anyone Slip.
it should be like
That works. Why doesn't it work? Okay, I want to try and get to this point so I can see if that works. So we're just going to choose an option that's not the BA one.
so that's
I'm just going to choose the snake option.
I mean so that's it's literally called like tutorial drill.
Are you talking to me?
No, it's supposed to
Oh.
like it's supposed to be impossible. You're supposed to not have enough ore.
It's okay. I am having to click through this every time because I'm frustrated.
You wanna make the waves
Tuk, 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 tuk.
well friggin' you don't actually
No,
Okay.
you want to, yeah, when you said, I'm gonna get cool.
but yeah, hopefully that should make it
I think that should be it, yeah. Cool.
just give you a little bit of a head start.
Nice.
Bro names are earned, bro. Collection was modified. Enumeration operation may not execute. Wouldn't it be nice if I knew what that meant? Okay, so our problem is coming in here, where we're saying bro names are earned, bro. Hide all should work. Takes no parameter. Hide up. Why don't we? They look real. Oh, they look real cool. Yes, they do look real. Thank you. That is because of the work of Luke Walters, who is our incredible artist and who also likes these kinds of games. So he is going to be working with me on this at some point, hopefully, if people are interested. And also if I can figure out these damn problems. Let's take out, if we take out a hide all, what happens? Then, why don't we do hide out. Snake broski. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Luke. Cool, that's fine. Okay. What do we call you? And Brony will burn it. Brony's work. Aha! That worked. Okay. I want to hide Bromando as well because I think that it should just be you and my Brover for a sec. So we're gonna hide that. Hide Bromando. Then McBrover says, good to meet you, bro. McBrover's the name. Bomb diffusion and creative problem solving is the game. Active Bromando, neutral on the right. Comes in. Where's our genius? Oh, thanks. Hi, McBrover. Okay, so this means that since this stuff works, we can test a little bit further. Let's try and get there real quick. I'm sorry for this super frustrating me having to go through this every single time we want to test. I'll fix that at some point. Diffusion and creative problem solving is the game. And now, I wonder if the same key already exists. I don't understand what is happening here. Let's see. I have no idea what this means. Try that as a start, but that won't help us because we're bringing in Bromando on the right. What I could do is try and just not hide Bromando and then not have to bring him in here and see if that works. So how much more of this? Is this Broforce visual novel I heard about this morning? Creator Crate. Yes, this is it. The very beginnings of it. Yeah, I'm working on a silly idea, which is a Broforce visual novel currently called Bromance, where you will get to know your bros. I am 200% down for this. Thanks, man. Me too. I think it could be a lot of fun. The idea would be that you go on missions. So in between missions, you get some time to get to know the bros. I think before we end this stream, I should show everybody a really cool asset that Luke designed. That is the Brofort. So it would be drawing from games like Monster Prom, where you have a map and you can select different spaces on the map. So I'll get to that in a second. I just want to test if this scene works properly. Then I will show you the Brofort and just explain a little bit about how the dates or the hangouts will hopefully work. And then hopefully next time I stream, I'll have that working, because that would be quite exciting.
Brain Freeze says looks really good from what he's seen.
Oh, thanks, Brian. It's gonna look even better once Lucas had his hands on it. Well, some more. Good to meet you. What was the name? Bomb diffusion. Aha! Okay. So I just took out that other function, changed a bit how I wanted it to work, and now here we are. Brovers are very genius. If you ever in a pickle, he'll turn your lunch into a bazooka. Oh, thanks, Bromando. Now what now? Okay. These hide functions are not working, which is quite frustrating. Hide of Brover.
Yeah, 160 contacts. This is gonna be fun.
Let's use the sprite name. Maybe that will work better. Hide of Brover. Neutral. Let's see.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
I just thought I'd share that little piece of error.
That is terrifying.
Aha. Okay. This works, but then something breaks. Does this work? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Who knows? If I can get this to work, I would like to ask my colleagues to come and do a dramatic reading with me before we close out the stream today. Nope, still not working. Damn it. You know what? Let's see. Last time. I'm gonna see if this works. Because then I'm just gonna hack it. Hack. Okay. Dear friends, I'm running into a problem that I do not know how to solve, and I don't think I'm going to be able to solve it on stream. The error that I'm getting is saying argument exception. An element with the same key already exists in the dictionary. I don't know what that means. I'm going to find out. Do you know what that means? Two of my colleagues are looking at me like, I know what this means. Please tell me. Either of you?
I'm doing this.
I mean, I already guessed it. I'm not quite out.
Now you have to help.
Yay! Okay, I was gonna end the stream. Alright.
We're gonna have to go into the code.
Ugh.
But basically what it means is you're using a dictionary for something, which is a data structure that stores key value pairs.
Okay.
So there'll be a key that has a corresponding value.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's being used for, but those keys have to be unique.
I
So-
see.
So somewhere,
Could I just make an assumption and change it?
well,
But,
do
yeah.
you know what's using the dictionary?
I don't, but what's giving me the problem is when I have... okay, no, I don't know. So how do I open Visual Studio?
We'll just
So
double
good
click
at
on
it.
the arrow.
I did, and nothing happens.
Okay. That's
Strange.
how it usually happens. Alright, just open it from your Windows menu down here. Okay, now try double click on the arrow.
Okay, wait, so it is showing me here, going into yarn spinner.
In the
Is that
Can you just bring up the code for this in Visual Studio?
I don't know if I can.
I wouldn't mind tonight then.
Okay. Yeah, go project or solution. Like that.
Sorry?
Go there.
Yeah.
Go open. Project or solution.
Do I go to the
Yeah. No, you should be able to go to
repos?
wherever this Unity project is.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. SLN. That one.
This one?
Yeah. So yes. Okay, open assets over there.
This one?
Oh my goodness, we're getting deep here.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we should just not do this now.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I mean,
'Cause-
like, something somewhere is trying
Yeah.
to use a duplicate key.
I understand the problem. I just need to go and find what it actually is, because it's a problem every time I try and hide one of the sprites. So it might just be with sprite names or whatever. Anyway, that's okay. I thank you for trying to help me. What I'm going to do instead, I'm going to just do this. Okay, so in this in Merino, your start node is obviously where you start. So I'm just going to rename mine start stream, and then I'm going to create a different start node, which is where we'll begin our test, just so I can show everyone watching the stream, if people are watching. Start node, and then what I just want to do is to show you the Broforce, which is a really fun asset. So we're going to create a scene, and we're going to say bromance environment. And then, yeah. Okay, cool. So let me actually just let's do this. Do that. Maximize and play. Okay, so I've butchered this asset a little bit just to get the aspect ratios right, but I just quickly want to show you the sort of overall map we'll be using. Potentially might change a little bit, but this is our rendition of a Broforce that Luke illustrated. It's great. Maybe I can quickly open the assets, a bit of a better view of this. Oh no, I changed it. Okay, anyway, so the way it works is that scene that I was writing now starts in the chopper, and then you come into HQ, which is where you have your mission briefings, and you might find some of the bros during the days when you're hanging out. This back here, wait, you guys can see. Back here we would have the like auto shop. What am I trying? The garage, where BA is most likely to be working on his truck. We would have the cafeteria, where you're going to be spending your evenings with the bros, or maybe breakfasts with the bros, hanging out with the whole gang. Then we've got the gym, where I think all the bros probably hang out, because you saw their beefy arms. This looks so good. Thanks, Bryn. Again, Luke doing an awesome job. Yeah, so a lot of the bros will be in the gym. You are going to be chatting while they're sweating. We're definitely going to have some bros in some I bet in that gym all the bars are bending from all the way. Exactly. Bros are so strong. Lots of sweat, lots of vests, lots of short shorts. I think we need a lot of short shorts. for the bros to be showing off their muscles. And then there's going to be the armory, which I think Snake will probably be hiding away there, brooding in the back of the armory, practicing his marksmanship. Yeah, helipad, lookout thing. We got some crates over here for all of the road snacks and bro ammunition. Yeah, and then maybe you could venture out eventually. You could pull this back. Oh, sorry. We could pull this back and you could venture out into the jungle. Maybe have the day out. Yeah, and so I think I didn't manage to get there because I have this issue that I don't know how to solve. But I can show you in Twine that what I did have is that you would have an opportunity in this introductory scene with your bros to talk about a little bit about who you are as a bro. So you'll be choosing your bro name, but you'll also be choosing your sort of speciality, I suppose. So here, I think this is, I can show people like this. Bromando will ask you, what's your story, soldier? And then you'll be able to say, I'm a pilot, or I'm a modern technology specialist, so encryption, decryption, hacking, and cyber warfare, or I'm a master of disguise. So like an Ethan Hunt type of guy. And then your bros will respond differently to that. So we know that BA doesn't like to fly, so he's gonna not be so stoked on you when you're a pilot. Modern technology, I think Rambro is gonna be like, the fuck, man, you just need a knife to kill all the bad people. And then the master of disguise, I think that's probably Snake being like, what the fuck? Yeah, Snake's not gonna be happy with you if you're the master of disguise. And I think what will essentially happen is that we'll do something like variables. So based on how much the bros like or dislike your answers, you'll score points with them, and that will eventually influence how much they want to go on a mission with you. So yeah, at the end of the 3 days, which will be sort of the time frame for the prototype, you will have to go on a mission with some bros. You'll have to pick a buddy, because it will be one of those missions where you have to buddy up. I can find that one quickly for you guys. Sorry, it's very text heavy. So here's how this section will end, this introductory section. Bromando will tell you, we'll be infiltrating the base in pairs. I'll leave it to each of you to find your mission. Your mission, bro. Dismissed. Cool. Alright, so you're gonna be finding your dude. Okay, so I am going to sign off now because I can't solve this problem, but I'm glad you guys liked this. It sounded like it's something you could get behind. Let us know. Let us know what kind of dates you would want to go on with your bros, which bros you want to see in bromance, what kind of situations you would want to find them in. Do we do a beach day with the bros or all in some sexy speedos? Do you know when this will be coming out? I do not. We do not have it at a point yet where we can share it with people and find out how much they like it. That's sort of how our process works. So as we find time, me and Luke and Ben, who's working with us on this, we will let you guys know, keep you posted. Maybe in a couple of weeks I'll stream again and we can see if I can fix all of these issues, and we can have some more assets, get to some cool scenes, do some dramatic readings. Cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna sign off. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Go and join our Discord. It is free lives, all right? Free lives on Discord. Terrence will put it in the link. The link in the stream. Always.
It's in there already.
It's always in there.
At the top.
There's going to be a second Earth update pretty soon, either today or early next week. So go and play Second Earth. Is it today? Yeah. In an hour. Okay, in an hour, go and play the new Second Earth update. It's a pretty big one, and there's some really exciting new features for you to try out, and like a whole bunch more levels. So yeah, go and do that. check back in a couple of weeks where I will hopefully be making a bit more progress on bromance. That was a weird way to say it. Bromance. No explosions, just emotions. Okay, bye.